Hello everybody, this is Ken. I'm back with another video. Wanted to do a quick video. It's been a couple of weeks since I got the holiday update for 2023 that a lot of Tesla owners are very excited about, but I don't care about getting stuff out very fast. There's a couple of things I did not get, like the high fidelity parking, since I do have a ultrasonic sensor Tesla. That will be coming later. I'll probably during the video just kind of show you kind of how it looks. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this and I'll show you some of the cool things and even the little things that they don't put in the release notes as well. So let's jump into it. Okay, so on the screen, skip all that stuff here and let's just go to the over-the-air recall. A lot of people went crazy because Tesla recalled like 2 million vehicles or something like that, and it's such a big deal, but it's really not because they just sent an over-the-air update. So they improved the visibility of the driver monitoring warning alerts on the touchscreen by increasing the text size and moving the notifications to a more prominent position. Basically, it is now in your face, like on this side for the driver, when it's saying pay attention or apply force to the steering wheel. So they did place it right more so near the driver when they are driving. And they did added the option to activate autopilot features with a single stalk depression. It's good to have that. You don't have to double tap on it anymore, just one tap. Increase the strictness of the driver attentiveness requirements when using auto steer and approaching traffic lights and stop signs off highway. So that's more geared towards the autopilot users who do not use full self-driving. Full self-driving users have already had this for a long time with the cabin camera, making sure that you are paying attention. Also, they did introduce a suspension policy that will restrict autopilot usage for 1 week. Now they can get striked if they're not paying attention. So let's just go. You see, I have full self-driving. Now I have 11.4.9, still waiting very patiently for FSD 12. Probably still in beta, I'm sure. Driving visualization improvements, the cabin camera, but I do hope my car, since it have ultrasonic sensors, I think they're going to disable them sometime in the future. Then we'll get that high fidelity part where it'll kind of give you a 3D of the world. And this is only the first version of it. It's going to get even better and better, where it's going to be, I guess, more real like. You can see lanes and everything on high fidelity park, right? It's kind of cool. And I think that's going to incorporate into when the car is going to park itself. Apple Podcasts, that is one thing now that is introduced. If I look down here, now it's down here. I don't use it too much, but I'm going to start using it because there are a few channels, especially Tesla channels, that do have podcasts. Tesla Arcade updates. Look like they had an update. It has like the Cybertruck as a vehicle. Custom lock sounds. I did pre-record these custom lock sounds, but let me just show you. It's located in the toy box. As you can see here, I have it set for chirp. So let's just go through them and I'll play the sound as best as I can. Then down here you see USB and random. Right now I just use the chirp, which I really like to chirp. But you can do custom sounds with like a USB stick. You can just plug it into your car and basically do that. So that's pretty cool. Now the next thing is automatic 911 calls. In a way, it's kind of crazy. When the iPhones introduced it, my vehicle will now call 911 if an accident triggers the airbags. It's only the airbags, which is really smart. A countdown timer allows you to cancel the call before it's placed if you don't need 911. This feature works automatically when your mobile phone is connected to your vehicle via Bluetooth, so always have your phone on that. Speed cameras on the route. Now it's a little bit like Waze, if you've had that before. Navigation now includes symbols along your route to show speed cameras, stop signs, and traffic lights. But one thing is, it requires premium connectivity. Trip planner on the mobile app. I'll show you kind of how that is. That was already introduced, and I think on the app a little bit where you can put in a trip on the app, but I think this ad where you can do multiple trips, you can basically plan out your trip. You can add like as many trips as you want, send it to your car, and then bam, you're done. Alternate routes while driving. See alternate routes in navigation and switch routes even after you've started driving. While driving, choose the map mode button in the top right, or tap the next turn to switch to the navigation overview and choose which route you want. I don't think I've ever tried that. Let's just see here. Okay, so it did pick the route there, right? Tap the next turn. Then I can automatically switch it to the next route if I would like to do that. I like that. That's really, really cool. More cameras in live camera view. So that is basically in the Tesla app. We had the front, the back, the 2 side repeater view, which is 4 angles. When you can remote into your car, if you have Sentry Mode turned on, you'll be able to see that. But now you also have the 2 B-pillars. 6 views on the outside of the car, and then there's 1 view for the cabin camera inside the car that you can view remotely from your Tesla app, which is really cool. Automatic blind spot. I think last year or something like that, or maybe during this year, they introduced the blind spot camera to us. Now it also gives you an alert with red shading along the edge when your turn signal is on and your vehicle detects an object or another vehicle in your blind spot. A lot of cars have the blind spot already in their mirrors so they can see it pop up like yellow or something, but now we'll have something like red. The light show, they did add another light show to the toy box. I haven't even really looked at it. The Arrival is the next one, and it's about 1 minute and 50 seconds. So let me tell you some of the things that I did catch on this update. One thing was this right here. This is for your cameras on your car. You see, now we have a little status that has like a pause. It's still there, but it gives different notifications. One is like loading, I think, as well. I did make a video of that. I'll be showing you on the screen right now of how that looked. But I think there were 3 different ones, a check mark, and then one we've always had is an X if it's not connected correctly. And another thing that I noticed that I don't see on X a lot, this right here, like when it's in park, you couldn't really move it. Now you can just do like an overview of your car. Just like that. Once you let it go, it just returns back. Another thing I'll show you is in my car, probably in the hardware 4 cars, the newer cars, they probably are already fast. You know, I got a hardware 3. I mean, it's not slow, but it used to really lag. But now as I use the scroll, like if I stop, it immediately goes. Just like that. Look how fast that is. Another thing that I did notice up here, if the car is requesting for location information, I'll show you that as well. But it'll always pop up at the top right and pretty much notify you like, hey, checking the location. And if you click on it, it gives you a little bit more information of what it's doing and explains that, which I like that. So another thing is in the theater, these are all the apps that we have so far. A lot of cars, when they updated to this Christmas holiday update, Disney Plus was gone. If you never logged into it, if you updated your car to the holiday update, Disney Plus was removed completely. So you might have it, you might not, but I still have it on my car along with the other thing. I did not have to worry about that. I've had this car for 3 years now and went through 3 holiday updates. But it has introduced so much stuff. This car just keeps getting better and better since I got it. But if you have any questions, please let me know. That's pretty much it. That's the holiday update for 2023. I'll see you in 2024. See you in the next video.